May bago sa mga runes ng Wild Rift. What's up guys, yung the one for Anong making this video to explain to you kung ano yung mga darating na changes pagdating sa runes in patch 2.3 ng League of Legends Wild Rift. So, ito explain ko lang sa inyo no, na ang runes sa mga di nakakaalam, runes are very much like emblems in Mobile Legends. No? Runes are actually something na sineset up mo bago ka magsimula ng laro in preparation for sometimes your early game. Pero to be more specific, it actually reflects kung anong identity or anong magiging playstyle mo talaga for that game with respect to your champion. Ngayon, isa sa mga running rules, no? Rules should have their own cases, but they shouldn't fit every situation. So, ngayon, nagkakaroon ng changes dito yung Riot sa League of Legends Wild Rift so that yung mga parang naro runes o yung mga runes na hindi nagme-make sense o kaya mga runes na nag-overlap ng role sa isa't isa ay babaguhin nila. Pero syempre, ayaw din nila madagdagan yung complexity ng mga runes, so they're not adding more runes. Kumbaga, may aalisin lang sila, may mga iba-buff at may mga papalitan. And mainly, these changes applies to one keystone rune and some sub-runes pagdating sa Resolve and Inspiration rune set. So, simulan na natin. Una muna ay ang Kleptomancy. No? Sa mga di nakakalam, Kleptomancy is a keystone rune kung saan kapag nakaland ka ng skill sa kalaban mo, ay may marireceive kang parang item effect. Ngayon, the thing about Kleptomancy, it is actually a very chaotic rune. No? Medyo mahirap siya i-balance. This actually boils down anong effect ang makukuha mo mula doon sa Kleptomancy, and if Riot goes overboard on that, it can become a very overpowered rune. So, ayun, papalitin nila ng something less chaotic at mas simple maintindihan. Kleptomancy will be replaced by Phase Rush. Sa mga di nakakalam, Phase Rush is a keystone rune wherein if you land 3 spells sa kalaban ninyo, you get a bonus movement speed plus resistance to slow. This is actually a keystone na maganda sa mga tulad ni Galio o kaya ni Aurelion Sol kung saan gusto nyong kumite, lumaban from a good distance, or at the same time, get that engage or stickiness to your enemy. Another change to the keystone would be of the Font of Life. Hindi naman papalitan yung Font of Life, no? Pero binuff. Ngayon, yung Font of Life, kapag na-impair mo yung movement speed ng kalaban, ay magkakaroon ng mark yon. Tapos yung mark na yon, kapag tinamaan nyo ng kakampi mo, they get healing upon consuming that mark. That is healing over time. This time, binago na ang Font of Life when hindi na kailangan ng movement impairment or crowd control para makuha yung mark. Basta malagyan mo lang ng spell or ability ang inyong kalaban, meron na silang Font of Life na mark, and your allies can actually proc that mark by hitting them. Ang cool dito is it also gives healing para sa'yo at hindi na siya healing over time. Instant na yung healing niya. Although pwede lang siyang i-proc ng mga kakampi mo once per mark. And like I said kanina, yung mga changes would apply only on the Resolve rune sets at Inspiration rune sets. No? Yung Domination rune set medyo okay pa, kaya naman hindi nila masyado gagalawin ngayon. So doon tayo sa Resolve sub-runes. Una muna ay ang Backbone. Itong Backbone, no, ito yung pinaka hindi ko rin talaga maintindihan. No? Basically, it gives you a defensive stat kung yun yung lower. Siguro sa MMORPG, maganda yon kapag holistic yung build mo sa character mo. Pero pagdating sa MOBA, kapag nagbe-build ka ng armor, that means you are defending against armor types. So, hindi mo kailangan ng magic resist. And that is what Backbone provides. So, ayun, ang gulo, ang confusing talaga nitong Backbone rune. Kaya naman, papalitan na siya ng bone plating. And itong bone plating, sobrang ganda nito. Lalo na kung tangka and you are really keen on soaking up the damage ng inyong kalaban. Bone plating reduces the next 3 ability damage kapag nakakuha ka na ng damage yourself from an enemy. O, di ba napakaganda para sa mga pure tanks and actually quite good against skill combo champions. Ito naman, medyo malungkot ako dito, no? Regeneration. Regeneration rune is nerf. Usually, ginagamit ko itong regeneration rune, hindi talaga para sa health regeneration component niya, kundi para doon sa mana regeneration component niya, no? I usually combo this with the Hunter Genius sub-rune sa inspiration sets, and yeah, ganda lang niya para sa mga spam skill champions. Pero yun nga, no, totoo, it actually overlaps with the mana flow band rune. So yeah, inalis nila yung mana regeneration, actually changing the whole regeneration rune towards Second Wind. Second Wind is an anti-poke rune. Basically, it gives you added health regeneration, pero maganda pa dito, if you receive damage, you also regenerate your missing health. And this effect is doubled on melee champions. So yeah, very good rune against poke type compositions. Sunod naman ay ang Spirit Walker na rune. Spirit Walker is quite popular, no? On the part that it provides flat health. Actually, kaya mo lang kinukuha yung Spirit Walker dati is because gusto mo makuha yung flat health, not for the slow reduction. So, ayun, binago na nila and they've made the rune na something you really want to get for its full capacity. And Spirit Walker was changed to Adaptive Carapace. Adaptive Carapace is a resolve rune designed for brawling. Binibigyan ka ng mas maraming defense nito kapag yung buhay mo ay below 50%. This is actually good on champions na nagre-rely sa lifesteal at para maiwasan yung pagbaburst sa'yo instantly kapag low na yung health mo. Now, you also have conditioning buff. Conditioning buff, okay lang naman ang conditioning buff sa totoo lang. Pero pinipili ko lang siya kapag wala nang mapili talaga. And I feel that it is actually a pretty weak rune. Kaya naman binuff nila ito. On top of the bonus, magic resistance and armor after the 5-minute mark, you will also receive a scaling bonus, armor and magic resistance ulit every after 2 minutes. O diba? Ang ganda nun. Scaling defenses. And yeah, those are the changes para sa Resolve rune. I do feel that the Resolve rune set, which is probably the weirdest rune set na meron ng Wild Rift at pinakamahirap pagpilian, ang ganda na ngayon. Super improved in my opinion. And I think maganda to para sa mga tanks kasi alam mo yan, mas maayos na yung rune sets and builds para sa mga tanks. Now we also have the Inspiration sub-rune sets. Ngayon, para sa Inspiration, isa sa mga pinakamalakas na rune sa Wild Rift ay ang Mastermind, which is yung ni-nerf na ngayon. Nerf sa kanya, instead of dealing 10% bonus true damage sa Torre, ginawa na itong adaptive damage. Ibig sabihin, yung natural defensive stats ng mga Torre ay a-apply na sa damage na binibigay ng Mastermind. And ito yung pinaka-awit talaga. Hindi na to nagbibigay ng bonus experience. Although, it does give an additional 20 gold ulit. So, magiging 120 gold na siya. Pero that is nothing compared to the effect of that 500 bonus XP dati. So, wala na yun ngayon. I do feel that this is actually a good nerf. I feel that the Inspiration rune is just too good to pass. And I don't think naman na with this kind of nerf is mamamaalam na yung Inspiration rune. If you want to go for the push, still pick it up. At ito yung siguro pinaka-nakakatawa at pinaka-madali ding maintindihan na rune buff. Ang Honey Fruit buff. Ngayon, ang Honey Fruit, kapag kinuha mo na, yung katabi mo may makukuha din na bonus gold. O, di ba? Ang ganda nun. This actually applies really well on duos or compositions or champions na gusto mag-stick up sa lane nila and fully utilize that Honey Fruit. At ang pinakamalaking digest dito, hindi na kayo mag-aaway sa Honey Fruit. Maybe? Hindi na kayo mag-aagawan sa Honey Fruit kasi may makukuha gold naman yung ADC mo kung ikaw ay support na kailangan ng buhay. May mga instances kasi talaga na kailangan ng buhay ng support, especially if they're the ones staying into the front line. And if they have really the skills, the cooldowns, and mana and everything to make that play except for the health. So, etong ganitong klaseng buff sa Honey Fruit. This actually allows for supports in getting the Honey Fruit and, you know, allows them to actually optimize their own lane or maybe even set up that play that they want in the duo lane. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. It's quite a short one, pero yun lang naman eh. This is just a preview din ng Riot patungo sa patch 2.3. And they're totally saying to us na babaguhin nga nila ang runes sa patch 2.3. I think these are key changes, lalo pa papasok na tayo sa bagong buwan ng Wild Rift and the last month going into the second season of Wild Rift. And sure ako maraming maghahabol syempre ng rank nila. So learning these rune changes matters a lot. Anyway guys, sana nag-enjoy at may natutunan kayo sa panonood ng video na to. Like if you like the video, subscribe to support the channel and let me know in the comment sections what do you think of these rune changes coming in for patch 2.3. I'm Shibu the One for Anay, always saying na lahat kayong gamers, mabuhay!